Well, what's going on, Cardinal Nation? Well, great performance today and a much-needed win, winning this one 7-3 over the New York Mets to avoid getting swept and snap a three-game losing streak in which, actually a four-game losing streak, losing the last three games to the Mets and then Wednesday to Oakland. And yeah, so just happy that we won, and you know, fortunately it wasn't a series win, but just a great performance. We had 15 hits in this game, and yeah, everyone in the starting lineup had at least one hit, and a solid outing from Dakota Hudson. So the Mets would take a 1-0 lead in the top of the third. Johan Aruz RBI single to give the Mets a 1-0 lead, and the Mets could have gotten a run in the second inning if it was not for a potential home run robbery by Richie Palacios in center field. And yeah, if he did not make that catch, it probably would have gotten out. So that was big by the newcomer Palacios. So that would keep the game scoreless, but the Mets will get a run in the next inning to go up 1-0, and then we would respond in the bottom of the third. Paul Goldschmidt RBI single to tie it up 1-1, and then the Mets will go back on top 2-1. Solo home run by Pete Alonso. Alonso has been red hot. This was his 39th home run of the year, just a few homers shy of getting to Matt Olson and Pete Alonso, or Matt Olson and Shohei Ohtani for the Major League lead. Those two have been basically first and second in terms of home runs all year long. So that would give the Mets a 2-1 lead. Stay that way until the bottom of the fifth. Paul Goldschmidt, a 2-run homer to put us up 3-2, and for Goldie, his 20th of the year, which would also knock out starter Carlos Carrasco. So, and then Hudson, after giving up an infield hit to Jeff McNeil and then striking out Alonso, he would be done for the day, and a pretty solid outing, going 5 1/3, giving up 2 runs, walked 2, and struck out 7. And then lefty John Kane would come in and strike out Alvarez and Stewart, and he would then get 1 out or 2 outs in the 7th, and then Andre Palante would get the final out, and then the bottom of the 7th, Wilson Contreras RBI single to put us up 4-2, and then Jordan Walker RBI double to put us up 5-2, and then Palacios with a 2-run single to put us up 7-2. So a 4-run 7th inning to for us to have a pretty good chance of winning. The Mets would get a run in the 8th inning. Francisco Alvarez RBI single scoring McNeil, but then Alonso would be out trying to score on a error by Tyler O'Neill, but he would be out at home, so that would keep it a 7-3 game. And then Jojo Romero would close it out in the 9th. Romero has just been outstanding lately. And yeah, so just a much needed win, and be back in action tomorrow night when we'll face the Pittsburgh Pirates, first of 3 and first of 6 straight on the road, which will all be in Pennsylvania, through against the Pirates and Phillies. So the Pirates, who got off to a very hot start, have not been playing particularly great since the All-Star break, but they're still having a good year. So And also, rookie Mason Wynn had 2 hits in this game, his first multi-hit game in the majors. So, anyway, till Monday, comics are saying go Cards.